What is going on, folks? This is your favorite tutor, Armand Houston, and today we're going to solve an equation where we have combined a linear expression with a hyperbolic one. So how are we going to solve this? Number one, we are going to identify a common denominator. Number two, we'll multiply all terms by this common denominator. Number three, we'll simplify to reduce all of our rational expressions. Number four, we'll move all terms to one side. And finally, number five, we will use the quadratic formula to solve for x. So let's get started by writing this thing out. So we've got x over 3 plus 1 over x, and that is equal to 5. So we'll start with the linear term when we're looking at the denominators here, and we see that we have a 3. For the hyperbolic function, we have an x in the denominator. So we'll go ahead and take our common denominator to be the product of these two numbers. So let's multiply each of the terms by this common denominator. When we do this, we get x over 3 multiplied by 3x plus 1 over x, also multiplied by 3x. And on the other side, we get a 5 multiplied by 3x. All right. So now we can go ahead and simplify this stuff and get rid of these pesky fractions. We'll start with the linear term, and we'll cancel out these 3's here. So we're left with an x multiplied by an x, which gives us an x squared. Here, our x's will cancel out. So that just leaves us with a 3. And of course, on the other side, we have a 15x. So now let's get all of our terms to one side. And we can accomplish this by subtracting 15x from both sides. So now here's what we got. Go ahead and erase this. We've got x squared minus 15x plus 3 is equal to 0. We can use the quadratic formula now to solve for x. So let's do it. X is equal to a positive 15 here because our middle term is negative, plus or minus the square root of negative 15. We'll put some parentheses here, very important. We'll square that quantity. And now we have a 4 times the leading coefficient, 1, multiplied by 3, all over 2. So we can simplify this, and after that, we will be done. All right, so we have a 15 squared that gives us a 225, minus a 12 would give us a 213, divided by 2. All right, so final answer, x is equal to 15 plus or minus the square root of 213 divided by 2. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you all next time.